Good morning, lovelies. Do not be troubled. Let's talk about it. Jesus, coffee. Happy Friday. So let's talk about not being troubled. So this morning's YouVersion verse of the day was actually John 14, 1 through 3. And I want to go into it and really kind of tear it down and just kind of talk about when we're troubled. And Jesus encourages us, don't be troubled. So I want to go into it, and this is really where he gets into saying he is the way, the truth, and the life. But I want to hear how he sets this up. So he tells his disciples, and this is right before he's about to be killed and gone away. Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would not have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you to myself, that where I am, there you may be also. And where I go, you know, and the way you know. So what he's saying there is, I'm going to go away and I'm going to go to my Father's house. And there are many mansions in my Father's house. And I'm going to go and prepare a place for you. So you're going to go home, regardless of what troubles you're going to come through. Where I am, you also will be. So don't miss what he's saying there. He's saying that when you walk through hard times, I'm going to be with you. Always. We never walk through hard times alone. When you're a child of God, you never walk through hard times alone. Are you going to walk through hard times? Oh, yeah. But you're not walking through them alone. You guys probably familiar with the poem Footprints in the Sand. Beautiful poem that through the hardest times in life, the author turns around and says, when I went through all the hard times in life, there was only one set of footprints in the sand. And Jesus tells him, that's where I carried you. So beautiful to know that when we encounter those hard times, whatever those hard times are, they could be finances, relationships, family matters, work troubles, persecution, could be anything. We encounter hard times and we so often want to go, God, do you see this problem? Like, this is a big problem. I challenge you to try a perspective shift. Look at that problem and go, you see my God? He's really, really big. And you're really, really small. You're in a lot of trouble because he's promised me every victory yet. And know that through every test, through every trial, through every trouble that we face, we're never walking alone. He's always with us. He says it right there. I will go and prepare a place. If I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you to myself, that where I am, you may be also. So he's always with us. You know, reminds me of Psalm 23. You know, when you talk about Psalm 23, verses 4 and 5. For yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Tests, trials, right? You're walking in that valley. Tests and trials, hard times, troubles. I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. The rod and the staff there is because he's our good shepherd protecting us. He's always with us, always protecting us, always comforting us. Because we know that his rod and his staff are meant to protect us, keep the enemy away from us, so that we're not devoured by the enemy. We have the good shepherd who gave his life to protect us. So whatever test you try, whatever tests, troubles, trials, whatever you're facing, you're not facing it alone. All he wants you to do is turn in and lean on him. Lean on him. It's what he's there for. Be dependent on his strength. Because when we're weak, that's when we're strong. Through him. Right? Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. It's not I could do all things through myself. I could do all things through Jim. No. I could do all things through Christ who gives me strength. He's there to forgive us. He's there to love us. He lavishes grace and mercy on us every day. He doesn't just give us a little bit. Hey, here's your daily ration. No. It opens the floodgates and out it comes. Lavishes it on us daily. He's with you. Always. Walk with him. Don't walk apart from him. Walk with him. He's calling you. You hear the knock? Hear that knock? Yeah. I love you guys. I know he loves you like crazy. We'll be back Monday with whatever Dad wants to talk about.